Image creation has always been a catalyst to explore and experience the world around me. When I was a boy, I would pore over magazines and imagine myself in those far-flung places. So I got on the road and traveled for several years, just being a nomad and going to all those places that I had seen in the magazines. That's really what led me to photography, and pursuing the craft has led to some of the best moments of my life. It didn't really sink in that I was going to be a professional for quite a while. I felt like I was just kind of an imposter. I was like getting away with something by getting paid to take pictures. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get rid of imposter syndrome. I mean, I've been a professional now for over 15 years, and I still have insecurities and think that I'm not that good or that I could be better. A lot of my insecurities stem from comparing myself to others. So that's the first thing. Turn off social media and Instagram to just center myself and then trust that, I too have a creative vision. I may not be the next Ansel Adams, but I do have my own perspective that I can bring to this craft. Photography is such a vast art form, there's so many different genres and techniques and different ways to express yourself. FUJIFILM approached me and asked if I had any interest in testing one of their new ultra wide angle lenses. And so I jumped at the challenge to take on an astrophotography project. There's so many variables in the natural world, in landscape photography and astrophotography. You can never have 100% control of anything, but what you can control are composition, the story that you're trying to tell. Like I want to, take it up to the next level, and I feel like the Milky Way rising up over the Continental Divide in the mountains of the Colorado Rockies in wintertime, that's going to be just such an iconic image. My first reaction when I first pulled out the FUJIFILM XF8mmF F3.5 was, wow, FUJIFILM really gets me. The lens is so small, yet so robust. It's exactly what I look for when I'm going out into the wilderness. One of the strengths of this lens is there's a 62mm filter size, so I can easily thread on the polarizer or other ND filters. There was no distortion on it, and what an enormously wide field of view it was producing. I was astonished. Traditionally, with lenses this wide, I almost instinctively go into vertical portrait mode because I want to show the enormity of the sky above the horizon. But with this lens, I tried it in the landscape orientation, and I was getting as much vertical space as I normally would in a vertical orientation. So yeah, it was pretty mind-blowing. When I go out and I'm taking on a new project and trying to be as creative as possible, I don't want to be limited by my gear. The XF8mm lens fits perfectly. It's compact, extremely durable, and there's no compromise in quality. So it enables me to stay out longer and create the images that I'm there to create. As I continue to go out there and take pictures, I often wonder, what really is it that keeps me coming back? And I realized that it's as much the journey as it is the image itself. And those experiences that I had creating the image were equally as meaningful to me. And so capturing the cherished moments of that journey and preserving them is absolutely priceless. And I'll keep with me forever.